Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to another episode of My Team Career Mode, Season 2, Round 3, Portugal. Oh boy. Yeah. I am not gonna like this at all. This is not gonna be fun because Portugal in this game just, I don't know. Again, don't get me wrong, I love the track. I loved watching the racing in 2020. Not so much 2021 as it was quite boring. But, oh no, they're just, with these cars, and especially with the My Team car that in Season 2 that still sucks ass. Oh no, this circuit's just not going to be fun. So, I already don't really like this circuit. I liked it for about 2 minutes when it first came out. Like, I liked driving around it, and then all of a sudden I just didn't. Because the racing, I don't know, overheating tires, not enough downforce, all that, you know, it just wasn't there. Anyway, we skip ahead to our quali, as you saw obviously there. We only got P19 unfortunately, and you can already tell this is not going to be a good episode because we are so dead. We are so dead. We're not going to get a single good result, I can tell you, on this track ever. I don't know why I added it to this calendar, Jesus. To this calendar, because it's really, really bad. So, yeah, we're just gonna see how this goes anyway. So, wish me luck.
The Formula One circus has made its way to the southern coast of Portugal this week, and it's preparing for what I expect to be a terrific race here in Portimao. .9 miles of track at Portimao, featuring 15 turns, 9 to the right and 6 to the left. There's a lot going on here, a lot of elevation changes that will affect the driver's braking and acceleration. Keep an eye out for the DRS zone on the final straight. That will be the setup for a lot of today's overtaking chances. Anthony Davidson, a very warm welcome to you as you join me in the commentary box for today's event. Can we talk about Mercedes? We have a number of changes to the aerodynamic regulations this year, and the signs haven't looked good for them so far in terms of getting to grips with those changes.
It doesn't look promising for them so far. And if the new regs have hit them as hard as we think, well, I suspect they may need a few late nights at the factory to get back on track.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Lando Norris put in a fantastic lap yesterday and will start from pole position. And Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Bottas, Sainz, Charles Leclerc and Verstappen, Perez, Ricciardo, Gasly and Fernando Alonso, Vettel, Tsunoda, Esteban Ocon and Stroll, Giovinazzi, Raikkonen, George Russell and Mick Schumacher, Mr. Monaco, Aitken, Latifi and Nikita Mazepin. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Points finished last race. Let's aim to keep the momentum going.
Oh, here we are. And thank you, Jeff. That will not be happening, I can tell you that. Oh no. Alright, here we go. 5 red lights. And away we go, as it's actually not a bad start, at least considering how things are going. So we're going to start in the softs. We go around the outside of this few. We've had to avoid a lot of things there. We go through turn 2 now, and we've lost the back end, and we've hit into the back of Sebastian Vettel, and that is both of our races over. We have terminal damage, and that is it. That's race ended. I knew something bad would happen. There was just no grip coming through there. And then you just see the back end just goes and oh my god. Oh, that could have went somewhat, you know, we could have at least just no. I can't say I didn't expect this, but I did. I did expect this. Oh no. Well, that's the Portugal. That's Portimao gone already. Not that I was hoping to score points because I knew it wasn't going to happen, but maybe finishing the race somewhat close
What a
enough to it,
sensational
wouldn't be
victory
so
they've
bad.
managed to pull off here.
But
Tell
not
me,
finishing the
Ant, how
race
did
at
they
all
manage
is
to achieve
worse.
this win?
But they certainly stood out
Oh,
to
the
the
car
drive.
just,
Tons
it
of
definitely
confidence
was
on the
not
track.
suited to
I
this
think their
track
ability to keep their
whatsoever
cool
anyway,
even
so
during some
I
of the more
guess it
hectic
could be
parts of the
worse.
race meant they were able to capitalize on the mistakes
Again,
of other
proving why it
drivers,
wasn't
giving them
suited
the
to it because
opportunity to make
we
their way to
crashed
the top
at turn
spot with
2.
ease.
So that's great. That's, well, you can see the tires right there. Oh my god.
And I can see the drivers starting
Yeah,
to
guys,
approach
I
the
don't know.
podium
That
for the victory
just,
celebrations. A real team victory
that's
today.
unfortunate.
Everybody played their part.
Hamilton wins the Grand Prix
Congratulations then
anyway.
to
The typical
Mercedes,
ham
your
bot
race
ver
winners today.
is back. Even in this career mode, you can't get away from it. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but we're gonna push on and see what we can do in Monaco. Now, Monaco, as you saw last season, was where we got our first points, and we managed to get P10 in that, and we had by far the slowest car. So all I'm saying is miracles can happen, especially around Monaco. We get ahead of fast cars.
It's a
We
great
are
result for
set.
Lewis Hamilton,
We can do
who
it.
moves
We
further
can
ahead at
score
the top
points
of
in
the
Monaco. I
table.
believe it.
Let's focus on the driver of the day. Anthony Davidson.
And I think
Who do you pick?
since
Often my
that,
go-to
I
would
think
be a
it
driver
will
who's managed to pull off an especially
you know,
impressive
it'll
feat during the
help.
race. However, in this
At
instance,
least I
was more
think so.
impressed by
So
Max Verstappen's solid, clean driving
yeah, you know,
throughout the
it's
event.
not too bad.
It's time to see how things are shaping up.
They can,
in
at
the
least we won't go
Constructors'
points this
Championship.
season, as I said.
Mercedes
So I
continue to
believe
extend
since,
their
you know,
lead.
Haas is like our
Meanwhile,
competition,
Ferrari
and
have
Williams, I
improved
feel
their
like,
position. A strong
what, 12
weekend
points
from them
will
as they
already
fight their way towards the
beat
top.
them. Maybe,
After
I
an
feel like
event
Williams
that,
will
who
manage to
knows what the sport
score
has in store for us
a
next
few
time. Be
points.
sure to join us.
But Haas, there's just no hope. There is no hope in hell. And I'm sorry, but it ain't happening. Because it's Haas after all. Well, I mean, Haas this year already have, but that's not, we're not talking about this year. This is 2021 game still, so. So yeah, we're gonna hope something goes better in Monaco. And yeah, let's get right to Monaco then. So we're just going to skip to the end of our qualifying lap now, as we actually managed to get ourselves into Q2. So that's already a good sign, better than Portimao already. So it will get us closer to points positions. So we go P6 there, which is actually a really good lap, but I feel like we're going to get easily beaten out here soon. As he can, honestly, I don't know what, and, oh my god, Carlos Sainz is a 5-place grid penalty. What? Right, okay. Wow. Right then. Anyway. Well, yeah, we're starting. I'm not really sure we're starting, actually, because, hopefully Carlos's 5-place grid penalty helped us, but, I mean, you never know. Who knows? But, I believe I actually checked the race director after as well. For some reason, so many people got penalties. Like, Latifi got a grid penalty. My teammate, Aiken, got a penalty. Did Hamilton get one as well? So it was like, so many people got grip penalties, man. It was weird. I think there was just like an accident on the track, and it just, I don't know, caused a pile up or whatever, and then just game broke or something. Whatever, it don't matter. So here we go. Let's go to Monaco.
Again today, home to the world famous Monte Carlo casino, first opened in 1863. And of course, a certain road race, first held here in 1929. There's no greater an occasion, no more valuable a win than the Monaco Grand Prix. The prestigious Circuit de Monaco then. It's not all that dissimilar today to the layout that made its debut almost a century ago. It's 2 miles and 19 corners through the streets of Monte Carlo. And although the average lap speed of around 93 miles per hour is the lowest of the season, the tiny margins for error make it the natural habitat of the safety car. Anthony Davidson also joins me in the commentary box today. Can we talk about Mercedes? We have a number of changes to the aerodynamic regulations this year, and the signs haven't looked good for them so far in terms of getting to grips with those changes.
It doesn't look promising for them so far. And if the new regs have hit them as hard as we think, well, I suspect they may need a few late nights at the factory to get back on track.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position, edging out Sergio Perez, who lines up P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Gasly, Stroll, Carlos Sainz. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. And Tsunoda, Russell, Norris. They've taken a grid penalty. Raikkonen and Max Verstappen. Mr. Monaco,
P11.
Charles Leclerc and Mick Schumacher. Latifi, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Ocon, Sebastian Vettel and Daniel Ricciardo. Aitken, Fernando Alonso, Giovinazzi and Nikita Mazepin. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Well, P11's out of nowhere. Wow, okay. I didn't expect that, but, yeah. Okay. Okay. Right, well, we're just going to get straight into this race. We're going to just fix the setup a little bit. Lower the tire pressures, really, that's about it. Everything else is fine. So, we're going to skip ahead to lap 5. I don't know, as we appear to be right behind George Russell here, and we might be able to go for a move possibly. As we got ahead of Verstappen, I think, on the race start. Unfortunately, I don't know. When I recorded it, everything got really laggy on it. But anyway, here we go. We go down the inside of George Russell, and that was a brilliant move there here on lap 5 or on lap 6, should I say? And we skip ahead now to lap 9, where we get alongside Lando Norris there, Raskas, and he's gone ahead and he's hit the barrier, and he's gone into the barrier, and he's lost his front wing. And Lando Norris has just collected himself into the wall. Oh my god. Okay. Anyway, sorry, as I was saying, apologies for lap 1. Just the stream, the video or whatever, it got really laggy, and the recording, I don't know, it sucked. Anyway, yeah, you just saw through there, I almost lost the back end and almost ended my race, so that was gonna be unfortunate. Anyway, we're down now in P2 because of how much this has gone. Now, there isn't much footage of Monaco because I don't want to bore you guys, I just only put in the interesting parts, but Sainz is now pit, which has put us in the provisional lead of the race at the moment. And I have no idea how this has just happened, but we managed to get ahead of so many people after we started on the mediums and they started on the softs. But Jeff wants me to pit on lap 21, but I'm not going to. I'm going to pit on lap 28 instead, because these mediums could go much longer and we can go for the one stop to go to the softs. And as you can see, I held the gap to Gasly, who was behind quite a bit, who was obviously holding up Bottas, Stroll and Sainz. So that'll help us potentially catch up to them, and maybe, just maybe, we could fight for a podium here. Who knows? And this race could get really interesting. So here we go. We go into our pit box now for a fresh set of softs. It's not exactly the fastest pit stop, but it's not too bad. It could be worse. Bottas stop.
After these tires now, we want to finish the race on this compound.
Yeah. So anyway, we come out in P6, and everyone ahead has more used tires than us. Well, more used, and obviously slower tires than us. Anyway, we skip to lap 30, where we've already caught up to the back of Sergio Perez, who I believe actually had to pit at one point because he made contact with the wall. We go down the inside here at Raskas, and that is a brilliant overtake. Brilliant move, fully centered there through Raskas to get up in there into P5 now. So we're inside the top 5, and we set the fastest lap while we're at it. This is excellent stuff, as we're already, well, we're about to hit within a second of Carlos Sainz as well. As we got past Sainz there. I'm not sure what's happened there, but skip to lap 31. As we're close here now to Stroll as we try to get alongside for Raskas, but we just can't. So let's see if we can possibly take him down that straight. We got our brilliant exit though, perfectly short shifting. We are going to get alongside. I think we're going to go for it around the outside of Lance Stroll. And we do pull the move off. And that was excellent stuff there. And we're up into the podium positions. Can you believe it? We're going to be finishing on the podium here at Monaco today. But we're not done yet. We could possibly pass Bottas here. And we're getting alongside. Oh no, the same thing's going to happen with Norris, is it? Yes, it does. He's hit the wall. And he's got damage. And we slip through for P2. Oh my god. Oh my god. We are in P2 and we have soft tires versus the hards against Gasly. Can we win this, boys? We have a shot at winning this race. We skipped to lap 34 and we're right up close behind Gasly. We're gonna fully send it down here. We're gonna do it. We are gonna take the lead of the race. And we've done it. We've passed Gasly successfully, and we needed to do that ASAP because these softs will die before the end of the race. And if we didn't get past them ASAP, and we've taken the lead somehow. I still don't know how, but we're gonna go on to win the Monaco Grand Prix. And again, some luck has just, the gods just lucked down. The F1 gods lucked down and said, you know what, we're gonna give this guy a win today. And despite our absolutely disastrous cars, we almost binned the win there almost. Our disastrous car has somehow brought us to coming around the final corner to winning the Monaco Grand Prix. Get in there, boys, that's insane.
Yes! Sì, ragazzi!
And with that, we wrap up yet another incredible Grand Prix weekend. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
I think the key here was just the quality of the racecraft, you know? I mean, how many overtakes did they make overall? I'm sure we have a stat person keeping score somewhere, and it was fantastic to watch, wasn't it? This is a strategic sport at the end of the day, but it's always really gratifying to see close-fought battles on track. It's what all the fans are after.
Welcome then to the podium, our top three drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race.
That is absolutely insane.
Despite
and better
the
yet,
best efforts
the
of our
Canadian
championship
Hours
leader,
flag was up there.
that
Suddenly
lead
on
has
my
taken
editor,
a
we're
bit of a
technically
knock
up on the
today.
podium in our spirits.
So, Anthony Davidson, who would you
Okay,
rank as your
that-
driver of the day?
I have
That
to
is
give it to
that.
Mr. Monaco.
That has
They
just put a
demonstrated
massive
very
smile on my
delicate
face. I'll
touch
tell you
and
that
close
that was
proximity to other cars,
absolutely
as well as showing a lot of maturity
insane.
and patience in difficult situations.
How we won that
Let's move on to
is
the
beyond me.
constructors.
We
It
have
was a tough
now
race for
got
our
to win
championship
to the
leaders
team's
who
name
lose
and to
ground
my
at the top
driver's
of the
name.
table. Another team
That
will
is
be
just
satisfied with this
absolutely
Grand Prix
insane to
is
think about
Alfa
now. And it's
Romeo,
only
whose
season
good
2.
result moves them
The
further
luck
up
we
the
got today.
championship. Well, Ant,
I
that ends to
can't
another
believe
fantastic
what has
weekend
just
of
happened,
racing.
and
Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you
just
for the
again,
next
as I
one.
said, despite our shitty car, we managed to pull it together and win the race. Oh my god, guys, this is amazing. This is going to be absolutely brilliant. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that episode as much as I did. Leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Let's do more of this. Bye.